2014 Day 1 journey. Well, today I want to show you the only blanket generic advice that I would give. Usually I don't like generic advice. Usually I don't like to give advice. I don't like to give advice, and I don't like to receive advice. When I talk to friends, first thing I want them to think with me. So I share my thoughts, and they ask questions, then I share my thoughts again, and we have a conversation. We talk about that. We experiment with different scenarios. We think together. They help me think. Mostly by asking questions, and then I come up with an idea, and they share with me their idea or their opinion. It's never an advice. Yes, it's not that I guess I don't like this even concept, of coming to someone and they will give you advice. Like, they give you something. No, they offer an idea. And maybe it will work, maybe it won't. Probably it will work if you would work. But today I want to share with you the only advice that I think can work for anyone. Of course, if they work. Well, so this is the advice. Know yourself, so you can be true to yourself, so you can be yourself. Self-awareness. Now, it might be a bit tricky and confusing. How do you know yourself? Well, I chose to define who I am, define my identity as understanding what's most important to me, understanding my priorities. And when I understand my priorities, this is me knowing myself, knowing what's important to me, then it's easier for me to make decisions. Because whatever I have on my plate that I need to decide, well, if there's no conflict, it's easy, right? You just make this. Maybe it's not even a decision if there's no conflict. Because when there's a decision to make, there has to be a conflict. So if there's a conflict, but I know what's more important to me, because I have a list of priorities, it makes it easier to make the decision, because I already know what I want. And so this would be my advice. Know yourself. Ask yourself the questions. What's more important to you? And don't wait till the moment of decision arrives. It might be too late, or sometimes in the heat of the moment, this is not the time to sit back and think about it. Sometimes we don't have time to just sit and think about it. That's why this is my advice. Yes, maybe maybe not every single moment it will be good, because sometimes you are in the heat of the moment, so maybe trust your instincts. But overall, if you're not there already doing something in the midst of the things, I think I would give this advice to anyone. Know yourself, understand who you are, understand what's important to you. Then you can help yourself the most, especially with decisions. And of course, after making the decisions, following through with them. This is what I want to share with you today. Continue your journey. I'll continue my journey. Every day is day one. And see you tomorrow.